PhD from London School of Economics, what better qualifications and a huge experience in the region to tell us in a few words what is going on at the moment.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow speakers, Your Excellency, colleagues. It's a real privilege, and thank you for the kind words by way of introduction. It's a real honor to be here. I represent the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development, one of the major investors in Southeastern Europe and in this region, very important for Turkey, for Bulgaria, for Moldova. We heard now the reform strides that the Moldovan government is trying to make. For me personally, it's also great to be in this beautiful city again. I arrived just 2 hours ago, but it reminded me of my visit. Exactly 1 year ago, I was here on a board visit from the EBRD. Part of us were in Turkey to visit the project, so we were here first in Istanbul, then we traveled to Konya, we went to Ankara for a whole week, visited very interesting investments. EBRD has been here since 2009, so it feels nice to visit this country. And personally, I was very impressed at the time by the entrepreneurship, by the economic dynamism of this country, and the degree of development that I saw, and we all saw, in its infrastructure, in the regions. And so I think it's great that the Bulgarian Economic Forum, the organizers, whom I know quite well, decided, in fact, to hold this regional event for the first time, I understand, and to hold it here in Istanbul. Let me just say a couple of words. I'll be very brief so that we have more time for discussion. But because this session is entitled The Investors Insight, and EBRD is a big investor in the region, I know that our managing director from the bank spoke in the previous session, and I briefly exchanged what he said, so I'm not going to repeat what he has already told you. But first of all, EBRD is committed to this region. We invest annually about 2.5 million euros, and given our annual business volume of about 9 billion, this is already a considerable amount. It's a proportional terms, of which almost 1 billion in Turkey. In fact, Turkey is soon to become the second country of operations by volume, annual business volume for the EBRD, displacing Ukraine in this, and after Russia. So it's an important region of operations. The board of directors, whom I represent, look upon it very seriously. And we have projects in all different sectors, in the financial institution sector, in infrastructure, in energy and natural resources, energy efficiency, and in the municipal sector. So indeed, we have quite a broad array of business sectors and segments where we invest. I'm also pleased that actually we have a lot of EBRD clients and companies that are represented here as well. As an investor, typically, for those of you who don't know what the European Bank does, is we typically try to find projects that advance the so-called transition agenda, to find projects that bring more market development, that show new processes, new ways to do business, better corporate governance. And we look for additionality, that is to say, if the private banks or the financial market can finance a given transaction, we don't step in. We typically want to have value added as co-financier or on a standalone basis. And of course, we look for projects in the financial environment and sound. I would like to mention that given the Eurozone crisis and the fact that one of the previous speakers said earlier that this reflects and impacts this region, we have recently taken efforts to scale up and to be more helpful to the countries that are affected by the trade, FDI is common, and that happens our growth prospects. So EBRD, EIB, and the World Bank have recently announced a joint action plan of investments for the next 2 years, 2013 and 2014, which will be not only for helping banks and the financial sector more broadly, but also assisting companies with their recovery. And it's quite a large amount of money, the commitments of just over 30 billion euros for 2 years. And let me share one talking about Southeastern Europe and what it comprises, what are the physical or geographic boundaries. Let me also say that I'm very pleased that as of last Friday, EBRD has welcomed a new member from this region, from the Balkans. Kosovo is becoming the 66th shareholder of the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development, and in a matter of weeks it will join our family, and EBRD in this way will soon begin investing in that country as it does as well. But I will not speak any further. I can mention many projects and things that we do, but I'd rather we have our questions and answers.
Thank you very much.
Good luck to everyone.
Thank you very much.